from Ready Tech Run, and I thought sharing my recap of the Princess Half Marathon would be a whole lot easier if I had video. Because I took pictures, lots of pictures, so many pictures in fact, I thought it deserved a montage. So sit back, relax, grab your medal, and enjoy the Ready Tech Run Princess Half Marathon recap. My husband and I said goodbye and walked towards our corrals. I was starting to get a little nervous. Luckily for me, there was a photographer nearby, and he took my picture, which definitely calmed my nerves. I could see the glowing Corral A sign, and I walked towards it. After a quick photo op, I entered the corral. I got as close as I dared to get without starting a fairy fist fight. I could see the stage, the big banner, and hear the loud music. It was awesome.
I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space.
I stood there for a while, listening to the crowd, watching everybody move around, and just trying to pump myself up. Pretty soon, Fairy Godmother appeared, and she counted it down.
Saligadoola, Menjigaboola, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck to our wheelchair athlete.
Once the wheelchair racers were off, I knew it was just a few more moments until it was our turn. No time to be nervous, it was time to get serious. Before I knew it, the Fairy Godmother reappeared, counted us down, the fireworks went off, and we were running. The first few miles was pretty much chaos. Everyone was trying to get around each other politely, but at the same time wanted to get to their destination as quickly as possible. The first stop was the Pirates of the Caribbean. I wanted to stop to see how long it was going to take to get through these lines. It didn't look that long, but I bet it took about 5 minutes. That was way too long. I could tell that the humidity and the already heated morning was going to keep me slow, so I wanted to make sure that I kept moving and didn't stop too many times unless I needed to. As I approached the toll plaza, I could see the huge sign saying Magic Kingdom, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, here I was, after months of training, finally getting to my goal. I was so excited. I took a quick photo op, went through the toll plaza without paying, and then headed towards the racetrack. They had Lightning McQueen sitting just outside for a photo. I knew I had to stop. I had already promised myself that I was going to run third for my cousin Noah, who died this past summer. He was a huge Cars fan. Lightning McQueen, of course, was everybody's favorite, so I needed to have at least one picture for Noah. The line was awesome, I kept moving, and before I knew it, there I was, in the Magic Kingdom. There were hundreds of people there to cheer us on. It was so awesome. It kept us moving, got us rejuvenated, and headed towards the castle. I stopped for a quick photo op, you can tell because it's blurry, and then kept moving. I stopped for a picture with Buzz Lightyear, since the line was really short, and then again for Gaston. I later heard that Mickey and Minnie were somewhere nearby, but I didn't stop. I did see Belle, and her line was way too long for me. And then it was the moment I had been waiting for, running through the castle. The trumpeter sounded, and I made it through. I was so proud of myself. I stopped for a quick pic at the castle, and then kept on going. I saw Princess Tiana, Prince Naveen, and Louis, and I stopped for them as well. I made it out of the Magic Kingdom, and that's when it hit me. The humidity and the heat was really starting to take effect. At the halfway point, I could feel my legs getting heavy, my ankles starting to ache, and just really getting tired. It was a mental game to get one foot in front of the other for those next few miles. But before I knew it, I saw the sign I'd been waiting for, Epcot, next right. I was so excited to see that sign. That meant that Epcot was just around the corner. Well, a few miles around the corner. But it also meant that that's when the overpasses started. Everybody talks about him, and I was about to experience him for myself. I walked the first one, and it felt pretty good. I got to the top, ran down towards the next overpass, and walked in as well. I thought if I keep this up, I will definitely be able to complete this half marathon without crawling across the finish line. As we approached the Epcot, I heard a fellow princess behind me say, "Hey Tinkerbell, I've been following you this whole race. Let's keep going, we can do it." She was trying to cheer me on, and I appreciate it. But little did she know that my knees hurt and my ankles hurt, and all I really wanted to do was just walk for a while. But I put on my best smile and I said, "Let's do it." And we kept moving. I'm so glad she was there. She was a great motivator to keep me moving throughout Epcot. And just when I thought we couldn't go any further, there was the choir, singing an anthem, getting us moving. Before I knew it, we were crossing the finish line. I gave Donald a high five, of course, grabbed my medal, a bag of ice, and a big bottle of water. I walked towards my husband, but stopped for an awesome finisher's medal picture first. My husband and I stretched out in the parking lot, ate our snack box, and just reflected on how amazed we were at this accomplishment that we just finished. I have to say, after this race, I am really excited for the Dumbo Double Dare Challenge, which is a 10K and a half marathon in the same weekend. Not quite sure my husband is as excited as I am. In fact, I'm pretty sure his quote was, "You want to run how many miles in one weekend?" Well, I've assured him that California is so much better than Florida. You know, flatter and less humid, and well, we'll cross our fingers about that. In the meantime, check out my blog, leave me a comment, and cheer me on. I need all the help I can get. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your tech out.